my first story of the evening. In the early morning hours of Monday, April 15th, 1912, the RMS Titanic, the pride of the White Star Line, and advertised as unsinkable, struck an iceberg off the coast of Newfoundland on her maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Now, the luxury ocean liner did indeed sink. Of course, we all know that. It took more than 1,500 souls with it, both passengers and crew members, down to the bottom of the Atlantic. Among the dead were Isidore Straus. Mr. Straus was a co-founder of R.H. Macy Company Department Store, which we still have today in Herald Square, and his wife Ida, who famously refused her seat on the lifeboat to be with him until to the bitter end, and John Jacob Astor, accounted to be the world's richest man at the time. Also lost were scores of Irish immigrants, many of whom had boarded at Queenstown, and the majority of whom were in steerage. So, third class below the waterline, crowded, few lavatories, not a pleasant journey. Now, given that the Titanic was bound for New York City, it's no big surprise that the city really has scars, monuments, one would say maybe even ghostly vibrations linked to this tragedy. There's the memorial to the Strausses on 106th Street in Broadway that says, "In memory of Isidore and Ida Straus, who were lost at sea in the Titanic disaster, lovely and pleasant were they in their lives, and in their death they were not divided." In Central Park, just north of Engineers Gate at 91st Street, you have the memorial to William T. Stead, he was a dedicated journalist, and he was aboard the Titanic, and of course we know, it was women and children first in terms of the lifeboats, and Mr. Stead just generously helped people board the lifeboats as the ship was sinking. And interestingly enough, and Andrea can talk at length about this, maybe she will tonight, he presaged his own watery death 26 years earlier in a short story he wrote. So life is really stranger than fiction, and sometimes the two run together.